MLB starter grades, Friday, June 27th. And it's a good one. We got some fun bets to play today. I'm on a bunch of underdogs in the first five. A lot of pitchers, in my opinion, are not what they seem on Friday's card. So let's get into it, attack a couple of these things based on what we're seeing with the pitch level metrics compared to actual metrics. I use my 3 grade systems that I've built. Value grades compare a player to themselves. Performance grades try to localize expected metrics, and expected market performance, those try to ignore them. So we try to triangulate between the 3 and find some plays. So right off the bat should be a fun one. I think a pick on all but like 3 or 4 games. We'll get into each one, maybe some lineups I like or don't like. If we have time at the end, try to keep it to around 20, 30 minutes. If you're looking for a little bit more tonight, of course, like and sub to the channel. Appreciate it. It's a brand new YouTube that I've sporadically used, but we're going to try to continue to build it out and just put out good sports content, good data analytic type stuff like this as much as possible. Maybe bring back some chats. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Tonight, 10:20 p.m. Betcast with shot quality. I think both Max and Musa will be there. We'll do WNBA. It's been good to us so far. Picks of the day are rolling. A couple other picks as well. It should be an interesting night. Going to be watching that Liberty game pretty closely with the bets that I have. So that'll be fun. And then today, let's do some baseball. That's what you're here for. So the 3 grade systems, a little extra stuff here to combine them, the matchup ratings and the total ratings, try to show us other indicators to help make it easy to visually read this stuff. And so like when you see a total or a matchup indicator, it should say, okay, both these pitchers, or at least the combination of these pitchers from both systems, blue being the grades, purple being the performance, are saying that there's unders to be had here. And hot pitchers, good, better than expected pitchers. And then there's an edge here towards one side for sure. And you should look into that, which is, in this point, is the Rays. So little sneak preview, we are betting the Rays today. We like the Rays a lot around here. I don't know if you guys caught on to that. I do like a lot of their pitchers. I like their offense. And, I do use a little auxiliary handicapping because I don't include offenses here, but you kind of need to know what you're doing. Sorry, I had to retake the first thing 3 times, so I'm a little thirsty. And I'm out of water. Not to fret. All right. Let's run through some plays. Pittsburgh, first 5, team total over 1.5, -135 is the first one off the board. Not a big fan of Peterson and not a fan of Mitch Keller. It's not going to get a lot of love from me, so I'm going to take that Pittsburgh first 5 team total over -135. I think you could add in the Mets team total over 2.5 as well against Keller, who, again, you're going to see some of this stuff on the ERA. He's sitting there at a 4.02, which is good, but the pitch level a little worrisome. Looks a lot like our friend Peterson here, who also has a 4.66. Hold on one second. Oh. Hold on one sec. Oops. All right. That's always a fun thing to get reminded of. But all right. Baltimore team total, first 5. We're going to go right into the next one. Right. Under. So we're going to take Pepio. Not a pronunciation. Mark, put it in the bin for a pronunciation jar for Justin. I trust this guy with my life. Baltimore under 1.5 in the first 5. The team total is +114. So a little plus money wager on pick number 3. And then we'll go back to the money line. -140 for the Rays, first 5. Everything first 5. Always first 5. If you're playing a full game bet after watching this video, you have not realized what we're doing. And I say that with respect because I want you to realize what we're doing. And I don't want you to do that because, well, unless maybe you want to. Again, we talked about it. We talked about it a lot. You could argue that if you're winning the first 5, it should lead to a positive price in the full game. So a lot of this extrapolates into full game, right? So we'll see. We'll see. If you're at home playing full games, you're like, hey man, everything on full game is going great. Let me know. I'd love to know. I like that type of stuff. I haven't really been paying attention to it. I did pay attention to the Twins scoring 8 runs in the 6th inning though yesterday. That hurt my soul. All right, Baltimore under, Tampa Bay money line. Correlated plays. We do a lot of doubles because I like the team level and I like the game level combined because I want to, like, Rays could win the money line 5-3 and I could lose my Baltimore, but like I still did well enough, right? So it would split, which would be a lot better than taking one and maybe choosing the wrong one. Maybe it's the team level, maybe it's the game level. If I'm right, I'm going to win both. If I'm really right, I'm going to win both. And so it's essentially like a 2-unit play. But I think that more likely than not, if I'm kind of right, I'm going to split. And if I was only playing one, if I was kind of right, I think I'd lose more money than if I did this splitting thing. Because then I'd be trying to guess if the the team level or the game level was the right call. This way I don't have to worry, essentially, what I'm doing. And it's obviously not perfect. I do things probably a little bit like shortcutty. I don't size my wagers to expected ROI, and I should, but I do that more in basketball. All right. Spence Warren, little Yankees series, the Sacramento Athletics. The Athletics that come to town here at Yankee Stadium, about 20 minutes away from me. Has been my whole life. I don't trust Warren. I'm going to go with the Athletics tonight, my first big dog of the day. So I took money line. Plus 185, first 5 money line on the Athletics, plus 185 against a pitcher in Warren, who I think the market has at this very high level, and I see as pretty average. And if you've watched a lot of Athletics, you know they can sneak up on you. They got some guys. Like Wilson is right now the AL Rookie of the Year. And then they're going to throw Rooker and Langeliers, and I mean those are some bats. Soderstrom. Those are some nice power bats. And then you still have Cameron, right? That's his name. Butler, Lawrence Butler. Sorry. Cameron. Who am I thinking of? But they got some guys. And then on the other side, their pitching always seems to be it. So I did take the first 5 money line, but I also took the team total over 1.5 minus 105. I think it's probably a good spot also to consider Yankees team total first 5 over and games over in general. I think both these teams can score, and I think we're getting a little bit of too much love for Warren today, given that. Definitely Spence, I have a little bit of love for him, but not a lot. Again, should tell you that he's definitely getting sold to you at a not the best price. You probably should support him. Sorry, he's being sold to you at a very good price, and you should support him. And Warren is being sold to you at a bad price. So, yeah. I really like that 1.5 for this offense, just almost against anyone. That's just a walk and a home run. Like that's probably how you're getting it. That's probably how you're getting it. Walk, home run. Or 2 solo home runs. Like I don't think they're gonna rally in. I just don't think you get this without a home run. At least one. All right, next game, Bello Barrios. What are we, 9 minutes in? What's up? Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe so the video notification hits you. You don't have to wait for me to tweet it. We try to do it every day. I know it says every morning down there. I'm going to keep it as a joke eventually. I will do it in the mornings. I will. All right. Barrios Bello. Anti-Bello. I am big anti-Bello. And it's bit me a couple times. He's actually pitched pretty well, decently recently. Got to fix my phone settings, man. I've been missing text messages. So anti-Bello. Toronto team total in the first 5 was listed at 1.5. I went over -154. I took the money line on the Blue Jays as well in the first 5. That was plus money at 118. I don't love supporting Berrios. I don't. But I'm always against going against Bello. You know, Red Sox a little devoid of talent offensively right now. It's Abreu. It's Story. Duran can be very streaky. They're missing that big bat. And they knew it wasn't going to be their year. They were having some issues. They got Kristen Campbell and Miners learning first base. Like, come on. Roman Anthony, what's his name? Roman Anthony? I don't remember. But we'll see. I'm sure they're going to be great in the future. They got a lot of great stars. But right now, I'll take a plus 115. I don't think Vladdy's playing. I could check that right now, obviously. I think he got hurt. But, I don't know. Looks like he is. June 27th. No, he's out. Okay, cool. Thought so. Barger's playing third. Barger's playing third, batting second. Kirk's in it, batting third, and Springer. I still like those 4 guys a lot. You're getting it's a tough bottom of the lineup, but again, the other side, it's Duran, Toro, Anthony, Story, Abreu. It's tough, man. I think Toronto with Bichette, Barger, Kirk, Springer is still much better at the top. So I'll take the plus money, especially on Bello, who at a 3.31 ERA right now. With a 1.41, something's got to give. He's expected to be 4.4, 4.4, 4.2, 4.5. He's a full run better than he should be right now, and the whip shows it. Our value grades show it. We'll go against him. All right. Like I said, a lot of bets, a lot of light blue over there. Scroll down. I'm going to take overs at Cleveland. They can get you, but we're here. We're doing it. St. Louis first 5 team total over 2.5 plus 114, and money line first 5 St. Louis minus 132. Going against Ortiz. This is a big difference. One of the guys who's been eluding me, waiting for the problematic start. It's coming. There's plenty of reason here as well. Expected to be like a 5 type guy. At least with the pitch level stuff, it's very different than even some of the standard advanced metrics right now. And I think that could be a little bit of pitching at Cleveland. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe just a big bonus being there. It's really hard to score runs there right now. And if you're interested in that stuff and what I mean by that, you can just search Park Factors MLB and go to this page. Go to Rolling Years 1, which would only show you how it's doing in the last year. And then go just Park Factors fine, but literal runs scored. And you can see where it's been kind of tough. 96, so not crazy. Let's see. Year, all right. I think there was something about it. I forget what it was. Maybe it was the rolling. I don't know. But they're in the bottom. It's definitely one of those parks where it's been tougher to score recently. And they don't score runs there. I don't know why. Don't know why they don't score runs there, but they don't. So we'll see. Just hard to hit, apparently. Home run, yeah, 85, one of the worst on the home run in baseball. That kind of checks out, right? Especially with the games how it's played now. It's just you're gonna get some stuff. So obviously the Rockies play at the best park for hitting, blah blah blah. We know this. This year specifically, honestly, I mean, look at what happens when you go play at the Athletics Park. A home run. Some of the numbers on the home runs at these parks are crazy. This is just because the Dodgers are ridiculous. That's nuts. And this is because the Royals aren't hitting anything. So that's why you want the rolling, because otherwise you just get too result dependent. But all right, I'm on a major tangent right now. My apologies. Interesting. Just can't. No triples. A lot more doubles. All right. Sorry. Hello. Back to it. I hope you enjoy my tangents as much as I do. I'm fading Ortiz. Apparently, it isn't even that bad a park to hit it. Good. Prove myself wrong. Cool. So yeah, negative 25 is pretty bad. We'll go against that. For sure. This is the one game I didn't touch. Festa against Gibson Long. Just don't see enough here from these guys. Would consider an under, but honestly, both these offenses can rocket the ball out, especially off a day of rest. So I don't think the Tigers played yesterday. You'd have to confirm that for me. But they're one of the best teams on overs off rest days. I don't know how. They just boom. I don't think they've had an under off a rest day, off one rest day yet. Maybe a push, but no unders. Saw that on team rankings, so don't get mad at me. As for the next game, Cease Martinez, I didn't touch this one either. So back-to-back games, no plays. Actually, back-to-back games because I didn't play anything on Philly Atlanta. I like both these pitchers a little, but Abel's been a little Elder's a little hard to trust. These teams know each other. There's plenty of reason to stay away from the inexperienced Abel and maybe consider the over, and Elder can blow up. But, I mean, both these teams can also let you down. I'd lean Atlanta, but I don't know. I'd lean the over, but I don't know. Didn't play it, so that should tell you everything you need to know. Now, I did play, I think, every game left except for Chicago-Houston. So we have a bunch of plays to finish up. 15 minutes in, of course. Thank you for continuing to watch. San Francisco, baby. Aaron Savale. Savale? I don't even know, man. I like that you can pronounce things a million ways. It's part of the fun. Go against them, whatever it is. You see that D-. You already know. You see the F. You see the D-. We're going against all of those bad graded pitchers. It's what we're here to do. It's how it works. If it doesn't work, it means the system's not working. We're not going to not trust the system. Got to trust the system. San Francisco, first five team total over 2.5 was plus 110. San Francisco first five money line was minus 135. Easy. Again, he's just throwing trash. I think he's at like a 0 quality pitches minus bad pitches. So he's evening it out. I've seen a few pitchers go negative on this thing, but no one today. That's bad. 5.03 expected to be around there. Maybe a little worse. And I like Roop. Roop, there it is. A little worrisome here, but the K stuff is legit. White Sox should give you plenty of chances to strike them out, to get out of jams. So, yeah. Next up, our greenest matchup of the day. Look at that. This is our pitching matchup of the day. Seattle, Texas. And wouldn't you know, the total of this one's at like 7 for the full game, 3.5 for the first 5. I wouldn't really do anything on the total. At least going under. Like, I wouldn't sit there. I did make some plays. I didn't take an under. I took a money line and took it over. In accordance with my sheet. Eovaldi, 10 points worse. It's only an over 1.5 because he's expected to be so good for an offense like Seattle, who can launch home runs. You have Julio. You have the home run leader in the MLB. All you need is a walk and one of those guys to rip one, and you're going to cash first 5 over 1.5. I paid minus 125. It could lose, but I like it. And then I took Seattle first 5 money line as well, minus 120, which seems expensive. I have to double check that's the price. Really fast, sorry. Must really like Gilbert. That's fair. I like Gilbert too. Yeah, minus 120. Seeing minus 130, seeing minus 124, minus 120. Gilbert's good. Like him a lot. He's got the only A on the sheet today, I think. Yeah, he's our best rated pitcher. going against the C. We'll trust that. Let's get it. Let's get after it. May Cameron, I actually didn't take this one either. Sorry, I lied. I lied to you all. I lied a bunch. I did take Colorado, and this was interesting. I almost actually took the overs here for May and Cameron. I think like LA could obviously be a little bit of a rude awakening for the kid, but he's been really good. May could be the exact type of thing that the Royals need. I mean, all these shutouts at home, everyone's talking. Witt goes over 4 the day after saying he's going to be on the USA team with Judge and Skeens, who are, like, I guess right now the 3 best American ball players in the league. I think that's pretty fair, right? Soto isn't. Soto plays for a different team. Obviously, so does Ohtani. Yeah. Scooble, I guess. Rally. But anyway, back to the task at hand. Didn't touch it. Would lean to the overs. Would expect maybe the Royals to score a couple runs here. Would expect the Dodgers to score a couple runs here. But it's been hard to score at this park, and I didn't touch it. Didn't touch it, even though it's right there in terms of the trust in the Royals to score on May. But the market knows he's not great, so the line isn't that generous. You see the F, you fade the F. Really simple. And that means getting a price on Colorado, who, I mean, again, they have guys. Freeman, they have Goodman, they have Beck. They have the top of their lineup is not bad. I think people sleep on Colorado's offensive capabilities because their pitching is terrible. So Colorado first 5 team total over 1.5 minus 130 feels cheap. I took that. And then I took the swing on the money line, plus 154 for the first 5 against Quintana. Freeland could do okay. They could win this 3-2, 3-1. It's kind of how I think it would go down. So it's a tough price, but again, you also have the push protection for a 2-2, a 1-1. You don't lose your money as you would if you try to take an alternate run line minus a half. You think they lead? I just don't trust. I don't trust them to lead enough that that's worth it, because I think there's a big chance they push. There's also a bigger than expected chance that they win. So the money line to me is the best store of value, along with the team total. I actually like the team total most on this one. On most, I think that I'm leaning towards team level. Like, I'm leaning towards team total being the right way to do it, but I'm not 100% sure yet. And maybe we'll know after a couple months more of doing it like this every day. LAA, the Angels, Swerve and Irvin. Yeah, we're gonna go and take both these teams to score. I think we got a triple on this one. So triple did not work last night in Seattle and Minnesota. We need to get our triple back. I don't like when triples lose because it makes me feel stupid. Why don't you just do a double? No, we're tripling. And it's two pitchers that have bad grades. Soriano expected to be very bad. I took LAA first 5 team total over 2.5 plus 105 against Irvin, who's been not good. And that's a pretty decent jump. 10 there. It's not great. There's a 20 in general. I think you can just go against. I'm starting to believe that, unless the line's super inflated, like, maybe you have this matchup here where it's the totals all the way down to 7 and it's very much precipitated by the market, that you shouldn't just lean into like, orange 34 over here. You shouldn't just trust it. You want to trust that against the line for sure. But I don't think the line's super adjusted to this. I think Soriano's been playing well. I think Irvin's gotten plenty of quality starts, and LA has often looked bad. Washington has a propensity to look bad. But the pitch level stuff on both these teams against some of the sluggers you're talking about, Joe Adell, James Wood, both playing tonight, these guys could easily account for 3 runs by themselves tonight. I fully think we'll get that. They're just beasts. I'm pretty sure they had days off. So rested offense, bad pitchers, bad pitch level stuff, triple down, first 5 team total for both sides over, and LA, Washington, first 5 over 4.5 for both teams. So that essentially when I triple down, I'm saying, well, maybe one team here could score 4 and the other could score 1. Like, their propensity for one of them to rip and maybe do it themselves, or only need one run from their opponent, which should be very easy, is very high. So essentially my number is good, I think. Everything here is opinion and how I'm playing it, which is why these YouTube videos don't get taken down, right? Like, these are not the best bets in the world. I am not promising they are going to do well. We are here to bet responsibly. This is what I'm doing. We are having fun. And we're analyzing data. So, and it's free. So, having a good time. All right, last game. Well, how long have we been here? 20 minutes? 25 minutes? Yeah, thanks for watching. I know the game's starting in like an hour, so I'm going to show the sheet at the end so you can skip forward, and I'll tweet that. So Merrill Kelly gets the light blue. We don't think he's good. I like Yuri Perez a lot, but I also don't like batting -5 on him with only a 20% clip there. That's very worrisome. He could very easily be doing badly right now. 6.17 expected at 5 on the SIERA and the PLA, which are my two most predictive xFIP. I mean, yeah, that FIP is at 3 is interesting to see, but the xFIP 5, I took the first 5 over 4.5 here. Both these pitchers getting a lot of respect in Arizona. I don't think they deserve it. I also took Miami first 5 team total over 1.5 -115 because I think that respect for me is more, that lack of respect is more warranted on Merrill Kelly. So there you have it. All right, let me see if I can put the plays on the screen really fast for you guys here. So sweet. There you go. So here's my notes app. There's yesterday. Can you see everything? I have to remove this. There you go. Oh, it's this one. That's why. Okay. So that's everything today. Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay with a side against Baltimore doing well, right? So, like, yeah, you could go on Tampa Bay to do well, but I think maybe they could struggle or stumble against Sugano. I don't know. Athletics, Toronto, St. Louis, San Fran, Seattle, Colorado, LAA, and Washington to score total. Miami and Arizona both to score some runs in the desert. That's it. That's it. 30 minutes in, out. See you later. Thank you. Thank you. So much fun. Let's win some bets. Enjoy your weekend. See you tomorrow.